Hi. Good morning, everybody. It is 5 o'clock in the morning, and this is Sherry, and I'm gonna talk perk puzzles. Hi, TIs. Hi, good people. This is more video for TIs because this is something specific to when you're being targeted. However, with everything going on, it probably would be helpful for non-targeted people as well to hear this video. So, what am I talking about today? Talking about perk puzzles. Um, this is I haven't done a video in a long time, for a while, and I did that purposely just to kind of clear out everything and just kind of maybe get back grounded again as far as what message I want to get across, and what people would benefit from. So upon further consideration, I think that these perp puzzle videos are helpful, okay, for TIs and for maybe non-TIs or people who will become TIs. Okay, so it's 5 o'clock in the morning. What the heck am I doing up? It's Friday. Okay, well, I'm going to got to get up and go to work. And let's see. I was targeted last night, I have every reason to believe, with energy weapons, and believe that it could be being done by a neighboring home or apartment. And the reason I say that is because when I go to sleep, when I went to sleep last night, okay, I hear my neighbors moving stuff around. Now, this is about 1 o'clock in the morning because I worked a late shift last night and now I have to work an early shift, which isn't the best combo, but I digress. Anyways, these neighbors start moving furniture around. I don't know what type, it sounds like equipment. I'm not even gonna say furniture, but you can hear it dragging. And they set it up in different parts of, I can hear it maybe like underneath me, okay? So they'll go, and it's funny how they do it, because they'll like, whatever the equipment is, it has to be set up like in a perimeter. It's what it sounds like, because I hear them in different sides of the room underneath me, okay? And then I hear my vents rattling, the air vents, which again, why are the air vents rattling for no reason? Um, just makes you wonder. Now, for those of you who don't know about targeting and don't know about energy weapons, allow me to explain very briefly. Energy is things like solar. That's one form of energy. But the hot commodity energy, which is being worked on and which is being made into wonderful tools that can benefit humankind, and also the most destructive weapons available to humankind that we've ever had. Okay, these are energy weapons. Let me give you an example. What we call the internet. Okay, electromagnetic frequency. The whole earth is surrounded by a field. Okay, the human body itself works on electromagnetic frequencies. Every time you think a thought, okay, even if it's something small, I want ice cream, I want eggs for breakfast, that's still a thought. That still gives off an electromagnetic frequency. Same thing with emotions. You're feeling mad, sad, glad. That gives off an electromagnetic frequency. In certain places, workers are fitted with EEG headsets. Okay, EEG electroencephalograms that can read the electromagnetic activity in your brain, so it can tell somebody by reading the coded language, if you're mad, sad, or glad. Now, some workers in different countries are wearing these, and for their bosses to be able to tell what state of mind that they're in. Okay, good morning, how you doing? You seem a little whatever, XYZ. Oh, blah blah blah. Why would you care? Right? um because they're able to read it. You get it? So you didn't say a word, but they can read it. All right, so that's one thing. Now, also, these weapons can be used as to interfere with things like sleep, with things like sleepwalking, with things like sending signals into the human brain. Okay? Now remember, we're talking energy. It's invisible, it's powerful, it goes right through walls, through concrete. Okay? So it's no problem for them, if they choose somebody as a target, to send the signal directly to that person. Each person has their own separate, it's called, the official word is called brain signature, okay? But it's also can be considered like your channel, your station. And everybody has a different station, right? So something could be being broadcasted to my station, and somebody could be standing right next to me and they wouldn't get it, right? What could it be? It'd be something, it could be a signal, turn your head this way. Okay, you follow me? Wake up out of a dead sleep. You know, the human brain is very programmable. So being a targeted person and just, studying on how this technology, what the capabilities are. This is no longer, this is not theory. So I'm not saying what I read. I'm saying what I read, but it's written by the people who designed the technology. Okay, we're at that point in the stream of time where technology can do many, many things. Okay, including target people. Okay, it can wake you up out of sleep. It can make you sleepwalk. It can send you commands. I know it sounds crazy, and it's early in the morning, so it probably seems even crazy. Blah blah blah. Send you command. um, it can wake you up. It can prevent you from getting sleep. Now, in my situation, I can tell when they log into my channel. Okay, from what I have every reason to believe, I hear a very faint. It used to be louder. I think they weren't trying to hide it before, or they were just being like savage with it. Now I think they're trying to be nicer. Okay, so I'll hear a beeping sound in my ear, a high frequency. It'll sound like that, but it's there and it's faint and it's steady, an actual, frequency being beamed into my ear, both. Okay, and I fall asleep to that every night. First off, I hear the neighbors moving the equipment, getting it set up, the perimeter, probably making the electromagnetic field, I'm just assuming more, ready to tune into my channel. Okay, they're setting up for a show, and the show is, okay, God knows what. All right, so, but every night. Now, I can sleep through it, but when I wake up, boom, it's right there. Imagine waking up. Okay? And then I hear the neighbors again, no matter what time. I work all different shifts too. If I work third shift and come home in the morning and take a nap in the morning, wake up mid-morning, boom. Same thing happens. They get the equipment set up, the little sound goes to my ear, and then when I wake up, this is one of the most disturbing things. When I wake up, they wake up with me. Okay? Because they've been up using this machinery. Okay? So I can hear them, and they don't try to hide it. They maybe a little bit move softly, but it's there. I wake up coincidentally every time. They're waking up, moving around that same equipment at the same exact time. If I work first shift, okay, right now, I'm up at 4:30 in the morning. They're up with me, moving that equipment. Now they get to go to sleepy sleep. I get to go to work and have, compromised sleep. Even though, they might think they were being like, oh, she got sleep. Yeah, but it was disturbed. You're beaming something in my ears. That's not sleep. That's harassment and torture. That's what it is. Get your machine away from me. Why are you using it? Question, right? TI's good question. So that's what happens. That's my life. It's very creepy. Now, I'll tell you something. I moved the dresser in front of the bedroom door last night. Okay? Not a heavy dresser. Pretty movable, but, kind of sturdy. I wake up this morning. I must have moved it out of the way. And I slightly remember it. Slightly. As if I were sleepwalking doing it. Why would I move the dresser away from the door when I moved it there in the first place? To give me added protection. Okay? I'm just saying. Okay, TIs, you already know. And I hate... It is what it is. This needs to be documented. Okay? And, I think these weapons need to be acknowledged. And, I should be able, in a normal situation, you should be able to, if you're being assaulted, harassed, you should be able to call the authorities, right? In my situation, because they're using energy weapons, okay, I could call, and I could maybe get a hold of the cyber stalking department, right? Because this would be considered maybe a cyber crime with technology. But their neighbors are going to lie through their teeth. No, we don't have an energy weapon. We're not using it. We don't even know what that is. Okay? And then, so then I have to ask myself, why would they do this? This is taking time and money out of their day. Who in God's green earth wants to stay up all night with unknown subject, target, me? You know, not a high value target. Nothing's going on here. Very boring life. Who would want to do that every day in, day out? Almost like it's a job, as if they're getting paid to do it. You know, because even if somebody's harassing you, it's, you know, if they got to set up equipment and stay up all night to do it, I mean, okay, every once in a while they might, but not every day. No, these people are doing it like it's a job. They're working it like it's a job, which makes me think there's a money trail involved. Okay, who stands to benefit from me getting targeted with an energy weapon? Where's the benefit in that? I mean, revenge is a strong thing, but again, there's easier ways for revenge. There's quicker ways. If I made people that mad, do you think they'd want me dead? You know, it's not, I mean, just saying, not that hard. It's more effort, more energy, more money, more resources to use energy weapons, because these people have to be getting paid to do it, right? I'm just telling you, I don't care how mad I am at somebody. I am not. And this has been going on for months. So this is not nothing new. This is not like it'll start and it'll stop. You guys know. That's why I have to start these videos again, because this is ongoing, which makes me believe that it's organized. This is a paid research experimentation / harassment. So there's a money trail here. Somebody's getting paid to use these weapons upon me. Okay, and with the technology boom that's going on, you know, all the things that they're striving for in the medical field, and in the, just in general, right, to release all this technology. It's already been tested, but what the heck? What's another test subject? Okay, and to that I say that's illegal. That's cruel and unusual punishment. That's harassment. That's torture. That's assault with weapons. You know, okay, maybe they're not aiming it to kill me, but they're beaming a weapon on me. Not to mention the psychological terror that is involved to hear these people, okay, setting up equipment to abuse me with, okay, and doing it every day, no matter what shift I work. 4:30 in the morning, they're up with me. Tell you, if I work third shift and I get home at 8 in the morning, they're there at 8 in the morning setting up that equipment. That's psychological terror. That's somebody stalking me like I'm an animal. Okay, so in a normal situation, you're being stalked, you're being harassed, assaulted with weapons. You can call into your local police department or sheriff's department and get it resolved, right? Make a complaint at least. My question is, how, with energy weapons, do you report it without sounding like a flaming lunatic? Because that's how they have it set up, right? Can I call my local sheriff's department? Ring, ring. I think my neighbors are using a direct energy weapon on me. But of course, the sheriff's department, now, here's the catch. The sheriff's department know these weapons exist because they have access to them themselves. And they're trained in them. Oh, don't think they're not when they are. They're paramilitary sheriff's departments, law enforcement, which means, okay, military goes outside of the borders of the U.S. Paramilitary, police, detectives, right? Sheriff's department, they work inside. They're paramilitary. They would know about these weapons in case they have to utilize them for things like crowd control, long-range acoustic devices, LRADs, acoustic, electromagnetic frequencies, acoustic frequencies, same thing, interchangeable word. So they know these weapons exist. And how hard would it be for a citizen to get a hold of them? They're for sale. If you got the money, then again, who would pay people to take a target every day, staying up late, switching their schedule to accommodate me just to run that machine on me? They're up at 4:30. No, these particular people, I don't know if they're employed. I would think so. I think at least part-time. You know, this doesn't mess up their schedule, and they're doing this for free. Anyways, again, who do I report this to? To whom do I address this to? I am being abused with direct energy weapons. Do I ignore it? Do I say it's not so bad, so just let it happen? I mean, meanwhile, it's doing internal damage. I'm sure you're beaming a frequency in my ears, you know, damaging me emotionally as well as physically, and God knows what else. Why would I move the dresser from in front of the door when I put it there in the first place? And I forgot to put on my recorder last night. I usually record. I set a recorder so that way I can go back and listen and see, you know, it's just interesting. And I think I'm going to start using a camera, okay? So I can get visual recordings. But that's it, TIs. Blah blah blah. Here I am again, right? I stopped making these videos, like I said, just to clarify and just to just to see how everything was. And I noticed that the targeting continues. Okay, so somebody in this little Anytown, USA, is making money off of targeting me with energy weapons. Where is the money trail? Where's the money trail? That's what I gotta ask myself. Seems medical, or perhaps black ops, perhaps unauthorized military, some type of experimentation. Okay, because again, these people ain't doing this for free. They're up at 4:30 in the morning. Okay, and they've been up since I've been sleeping. They've been up running that machine. Very disturbing. So, but yeah, so here it is. That's one of the symptoms of being targeted. So whom do you report these assaults to? Okay, whom do I report it to? Can't call the local cops. I call the sheriff's department? Do I call the cyber hacking division? Well, moving forward, I'm not just going to talk about this. I'm actually going to go ahead and address these issues. I'm going to, contact these law enforcement agencies, the cyber hacking divisions, maybe Department of Justice if I have to, and I'm going to record my progress as I do this. So I want you guys to see how this plays out, which I'm not doing it for drama. Trust me, I would rather be doing not this, okay? But this is a question that deserves to be answered, and what point is it okay for citizens to use energy weapons upon other citizens? And if this is medical, at what point is somebody allowed to use energy weapons, okay, or tools, whatever you want to call them, on another citizen without their permission? You would think any medical treatment, you would need authorized consent. No such thing. And not to be funny, but you wouldn't have unauthorized personnel running the machinery if it was medical. Okay? And revenge, like I said, there's easier, cheaper ways to do it. So I'm figuring this out. That's why it's a puzzle. All right? So yeah, here we are, TIs. It's nice to see you. Happy May. We got through April. Yay. The trees are budding. Life is still going, so it's good. It's good. Nice to see you, and we'll keep on, and I will we'll talk more about this. I'll just keep on recording, but we'll try to, I'll get some, we'll follow the process of trying to correct this harassment, okay, and psychological terrorism / torture, which is what I'm going through. Horrible. But why hide it? Why, if they're going to keep doing it, we're going to keep talking about it. That's just how it's going to be. Because otherwise, if I don't talk about it, it's kind of like saying it's okay, right? It's okay to use an energy weapon on me, no problem. No, it's a problem. Not being funny, too. If they want the data and they know how to set up the equipment, well, then use it on yourself. Beam it, put in your coordinates, whatever, however you calibrate the machine. Calibrate it to yourself. No, they've tried to pick targets. And to me, this needs to be addressed because I'm just one person in the whole, then in this area. What about, I'm sure there's more test subjects. They make more of these machines. It's not just me being targeted. And because these weapons are invisible and powerful, people think they can get away with doing it, and it's just oakley dokley. It's not oakley dokley. God knows what permanent damage I have, that thing ringing in my ear all night, and God knows what type of messages they're programming in there. I literally move the dresser from the door and have no recollection solidly of doing so. That's not good. Okay? correlation, you think? Beeping in ears, neighbors up at the same time, moving furniture, moving without having recollection of it. This is a problem. Okay, so we're gonna record it. We'll see how it goes. And there's other things that I'm working on, but that's going to be a different video, okay? Some reviews and everything, because there is normal life outside of this targeting. But for some reason, for some godforsaken reason, these people love to play in my brain when I go to sleep. It is freaky, very, you know. So, and somebody's getting paid, and it ain't me. But you know, true God is good. Anyways, let's keep doing our research. And the true God loves us, and life is okay, right? All right, guys. Have a good Saturday. Have a good Friday. Feels like Saturday already. No, it's not. It's Saturday's coming. But everybody have a good Friday, and we will talk soon. Okay? Thanks. Bye.